Hi, my name is Nancy Fox. I'm meeting for God. It was 15 now, and my day is meeting. I did meeting for God. I'm channel writing on it since 2009. My company cables around the world for software and tech trafficking. Slavery, forced money. And he explained by my writing for him how they take people in slavery to keep the system with the Lord which is their faith and the Lord JFK. Lord and faith, which is JFK, and Jesus Christ, who is Mary, and my father, Reverend Douglas Fox. And I wrote many pages by them, and I sent it out as that. Now God is here with me, explaining nobody is giving us any of his stolen money. She's the most risk-off, victimized person in history. She has made more money than anyone in history. And every nickel she is making, they are hoarding, stealing. Vultures are grabbing it out of ATM machines, bank wires. And here's the story. When Nancy was born, money was sent to America to be put in the White House in an account to be in the Federal Reserve of America, the Federal Reserve for the United States of America, the Son of God Fund. That is to protect for the prophets, to do her spiritual guru mission around the world. That is for her to send our words, her guru words, to all the leaders to help save lives in all the countries. That is to help feed the hungry children. That is to help stop AIDS from spreading. That is to help stop cancer from happening. That is to help rid the world of cancer and prolong life, and to stop human sex slavery. To save females internationally is her calling, and she has been doing this work diligently and curing cancer if she likes to Jesus Christ. And she's a spiritual woman, sober since age 25, meditating and praying to meet God all night and day. That's the other reason her job notices arrive. She's honest, ethical, kind, caring of others. And she prays to me night and day in their hardwire bugging. All night and day, doing the footwork, as she calls it, from her AA program. Doing the footwork, suiting up, showing up, turning it over to God. And all would flow in and be prosperous. And that is how she lived her life. Doing the footwork, suiting up, showing up, planting the seeds, and turning it over to God. And that's how it all worked out. It would all flow in until the devil came in and started ripping it all off with their greedy hand. And they started doing this in 2005 when her first angel born job arrived, that she's never seen or heard of. It said, this is for you to save females from China, Japan, as we got word from Angel Board Alliance, from the owner, the representative of Angel Board Alliance, about your Angel Board gifts and skills and how accurate you are with your work you do. So here's your list of questions from us in China, a family, and here's your pay, and here's a lump sum to pay your first mortgage, $850 grand. And Jan ripped it off the front door and said, Linda Ed Steve, that she could, and Michael Victor Barrett, that she could have Nancy's Son of God job when it arrived, and she could have her pay or something, or assume that position. If in 1979, this group of people who steal Nancy's money and jobs, they were given some Son of God money to save females. They lied, and to take females to medical research labs. And they lie they're saving them. And they lie they're saving by doing medical research, could be the lie they tell. But that is how they traffic, torture, murder people, is by lying they're taking them to safety, and lying they're taking them for surgical procedures, and lying they're taking them to a medical facility, and they ruin their life and health, and Jan makes fraud bogus doctor reports, and lies people need surgery, and lies they need to go in a fire truck, and whisks them off of the face of the earth to their death. And they do lobotomy, hysterectomy, and they do that with Son of God money. And they did that in 1979 with 10 grand or something, and they didn't know what they were doing in court. Murder, slaughter, rape, torture, traffic, lobotomy, hysterectomy, snuff movies. That's what the men underground at Lake County do. Call themselves top secret agents and top secret police and computer hackers and caseworkers and everybody running under these other little rat tunnels. They murder families and lie they're helping in a medical facility. No, and people need to get the proof and not just watch this and say, no way they're doing that. Don't say they're not doing it till you go get DNA and fingerprints and watch a snuff movie and go underground and look and find blood splatters where they raped kids yesterday. So don't anybody say, oh no, Jan said it's fine or Linda said it's fine. It's not fine. It is slaughter, murder, rape, torture. So don't say they're not doing it unless you go find out. So go look around and see it, we say, from heaven, and and get the proof on television. So they took 10 grand or something of Son of God money and said they were doing a Saving Females top secret medical facility job where they sell people as worthless by population control, Michael Victor Barrett, where they frame people, rob their money in mail, and frame them for 20 years even, so that they're broke and stuck. These are people that had good businesses, careers, paid taxes, paid all the bills, and provided well, and they don't do anything wrong, or law-abiding citizens. They just pick them by who's voluptuous, who will they make the most money on raping and trafficking and torturing and snuffing. And some they keep 20 years underground and traffic them to high-end jobs, raping. They're in horrific slavery, some are in barbaric slavery, and some are in high-end slavery, and they're raped every day. So they go by who do they make the most money on, who's voluptuous, who's a good-looking single mom with good-looking girls. That's how they decide. Then they frame them and lie they're worthless. And then they sign off as a worthless person, these great, happy, productive suburb families, mostly Caucasian, and white bread families to black market snuffing, as the tip Nancy wrote 5 years ago, and faxed it all over the world, or 4 3/4 years ago, and that's why they send her money. And they're sending her lots of Restylane gift cards for the dermatologist to take 15, 20 years off her face, because she loves Restylane for wrinkles. And she loves, it really does work, she swears by it. And that is from the story on her WordPress. So everything she's requesting, it comes and it's stolen by Jan on Aspen View Way. And she says, I assumed the Son of God position, because in 1979, they took the job away and got 10 grand to save females under LA in medical research labs. Well, that was then, and this is now. That was 1979. And how many years have they murdered this way? And stolen Son of God money that's Nancy Gail Fox's only. And they lie their accountants, lie their assistants. They're supposed to, one of them manage the money so nobody steals it. And they lie it's covered and handled, and no, it's all stolen by them and all their shysters, 1,000 of them. So they're still stealing it now, and everything comes. Nancy's emailing the script all over the world, Angels Anonymous, and she copyrighted 10 years ago approximately. In her other movie, River Farm Drive Mom, she's emailed this all over the world. Then movie deal offers come, and she emailed her daughter's resumes all over. Then that comes, or a Bella Versailles Award, and Magic Castle for her to speak, and Hollywood Boulevard Growing Chinese, and Hollywood of Fame, and Wilhelmina Agency, and you name it, Crown Books. And every place she emails, responses come by Nancy's work, and then Jan rips it off. She says, no, I assume it's a God job. Denise says, sure, you birthed the angel. And Jan says, sure, it's a God position. And Forrest is a political, which would say she's a looking for God representative. And all their greedy hands rob off everything that comes by Nancy's hard work. And they're still doing that. And they steal all her profit money, business money, Media for God, DBA, Nancy G. Fox Taylor only money, Agent Nancy's business, for her profit work. They just rob it and steal it. And Jan says, I assume it's for the God position. 1979, Mr. Bird said, they may have 10 grand to save females in medical research labs. So she stole Nancy's Son of God job off the front door that China sent Nancy off in 2005 from River Farm Drive. And that also was to pay her house off. And to buy a house on Lake Sherwood Drive came later to sit there peacefully doing her angel war and faxing the leaders directly the fax line numbers that were sent that Jan Sobel stole. So she stole the questions and the fax line numbers. And then 100 people, or 1,000 or 1 million, sent 100 or 1,000 apiece to Nancy restitution money for slandering, and then Janine Peck stole even that money. And now Nancy owns 3/4 of Bloomingdale's, they say. Somebody around the world bought it for her, so she would be famous, well-known, so she can save everybody's life in LA County. So now Jen and Janine are running around saying, oh no, we look better. We took the Son of God position away. Oh, we are better representatives, so we'll do that Bloomingdale's job, and oh, Wilhelmina Agency, and oh, Mademoiselle magazine for Jessica Hanna. Oh, Bella Versailles for Hannah will give to Missy. Oh, says Jen. Oh, that's for me, Janine, Linda Epstein. Oh, we'll send them Nancy's Winston Light cigarettes and lemons, and her C. Bordeaux candy, and everything specifically said that Nancy likes. Oh, yeah, they don't smoke. We'll send it up to Mammoth Lake and Charles White, Rolls Royce, and Nancy's old white Jack China Center from the Hardwire Bug. You know, Janine Peck stole that, or Tiffany's gifts, and 10 evening gowns the caseworkers stole that were sent from Nancy's leads, and those were sent 2010-11, and everything that comes from Nancy by Nancy's work is ripped off. Every nickel of it. Computers, she emails Bill Gates even, they're sending fax computers, and they're all ripped off. Victims' money, Best Mom's money from her mass emailing and faxing she was doing for so long, and then didn't have a fax line, because Forrest, this woman, Wickerwicz, stole her fax money. It's like a guy. And gobbles up her Chinese chicken salad, Maria Kitchenini's running around, clomping around a Nancy size 10 shoe gift, and Mary's ripping off her limo, and Arcadilly gobbling up food and living in their safe house on Fryman and Iredale. Everything for Nancy G. Fox, Taylor with a hyphen, Nancy Gale Fox, the Lord, Son of God, Jessica Denise Taylor, Son of God's daughter, and Hannah Grace Judith Taylor, Son of God's daughter. Everything sent to them, including bodyguard money, safe houses, mansions, Tiffany gifts, gourmet meals, catered meals, and secretaries, and even a pin set from the White House was sent to Nancy Fox, White House Media, it says. And on and on and on and on and on is for Nancy, Hannah, Jessica. And it's all ripped off by Damn Jan and by 100 others who work in her laundering robbery ring. So would you please stop it? 50 delivery trucks are stealing everything that is sent for the prophet, guru, meetings for God, Son of God, emergency angel, Nancy Fox, well, emergency Angelica. Janine Pest lies, she's her, and copy-paste her name over Nancy's past life. And that's what she does, and then rips off all Nancy's money, and she's got it in a Wells Fargo Thousand Oaks bank. And it's from Laurel and Ventura and Great Western Savings, stolen money. That is Nancy's victim's money. It is coming from her letter that she put on WordPress, DCFSvictimizing.com, WordPress. And they all send her money by that letter that she's been sending for years. If you send it years before it was on WordPress. The Best Mom story. And it's Nancy's Best Mom's victim's money they keep stealing. It's her Meeting for God DBA profit channel writing money they are stealing. It's her guru money, and it's her book deal letters from her many letters she's sending. So her mailbox is empty. This is not just. There is no mail. They rip it all off. It all comes from Nancy's work, and then they all steal it. And enough is enough. 8 years ago, a China job came on the front door of Farm Drive, and Jan stole it. 2007, October 5th, another one came, 10 million. Janine Pest and Jan stole it. Now everything is coming to Nancy for her Medium for God business and WordPress and YouTube to cure cancer, save children, feed children, and stop traffic, and on and on. Everything sent to Nancy for her business they are stealing, and say they're stealing it because they stole it 2005 through 7 angel board jobs. They have nothing to do with Nancy Fox's business. They have people who call out and say, we cover it. They don't. They're invisible stains. They are doing this to fit a big wall around Nancy so she won't find out they've stolen $900 billion. That it's hers, that she has earned and worked her tail off for. And that's not Son of God money. That is Nancy Fox's money. That is Stop Slavery money. That is Guru money. That is John Lennon money. That is WordPress money. That is Best Mom, DCFSvictimizing.com story money. And that is Nancy Fox's money for her Prophet Work channel writing, handwriting in 2009. And this is her money for her many years of work to figure out how to run slavery, to stop people from being tortured and murdered. And she figured it out in 2008. This is her, it's been over 5.5 years of very hard work. Every day as a medium, it's exhausting for her. And she's black broke without a computer. Not a penny, can't even go to Starbucks and buy a cup of coffee. And she's supposed to own half of it with her money. Because they stole her money and bought stock with Nancy's stolen money. And they bought 1,000 houses with money they've stolen. It is Nancy's Medium for God business money. And it's all locked up in 10 banks. So the money is for Nancy to stop people from being tortured all over the world. And the people send it to save the people in their land. And they are not happy. It's not in Nancy's bank, and the shysters are still ripping it off. So this is God Almighty with Nancy Fox, Christ our Lord, Guadalupe, Virgin Mary, John Lennon, George Harrison, Richard Nixon, JFK. Please stop Forrest New the Witch from copycatting Nancy Fox.